if this plan goes down in flames, Lindsey Graham gives an example, and Donald Trump has been sort of like saying this from day one. Like, we're doing them a favor, right? I mean, Ryan's been saying this too. This is an act of mercy. We're going to save the American public from the Affordable Care Act. Well, the bottom line is the list of things that Health and Human Services can do to sabotage the Affordable Care Act is huge, including and not limited to saying to governors, hey, you want to put a work requirement in for your Medicaid? We can do that. You want to do a drug test for your Medicaid? We can do that. We'll allow you to do whatever you want to put strings on this thing. You want to mess with the insurance rates? You can do that. They can do this all by regulation, which, of course, is what is somewhat problematic about any legislation that relies on execution on that level. You could say the same thing about Dodd-Frank, which is why a lot of times people say, like, we need a meat cleaver. And in this case, it would just be single payer. But
complexity is not your policy friend.
No, not if you have people who are against that policy in charge. Here's Lindsey Graham with the Plan B.
Right now, the House bill, in my view, will have a hard time getting through the Senate. Rand Paul says he can't vote for refundable tax credits in the House bill because that's an entitlement in another name. Medicaid in the House bill allows open enrollment for another 1.5 to 2 years, and that's a problem for me.
Well,
so the president he's working hard to find a bill that will replace Obamacare. My advice to the president, if you can't find a better plan coming from Republicans, don't buy it just because the Republicans want to sell it to you. Let Obamacare collapse, and it will, then try to replace it in a bipartisan fashion.
So in other words, they want the Democrats buy-in on this. And so I don't know if their strategy is on some level like maybe the House will go to the Democrats in 2018 and we can do that then, or I don't know. But I think the risk for Republicans, and you see the different Republicans is that they don't do what they've been pretending they were going to do for the past 7 or 8 years.
And they clearly have a time horizon. There's no way you want this thing hanging around your neck in 2018. Or midterm. I'm just thinking in terms of midterms. This is still a live issue.
No, well, the thing is that they're just gonna try and get it far away from it as possible, because it'll be interesting to see if they get away with it from their voters. Hey, everybody, Sam Seder here.
Donald Trump is a bad guy. Believe me, it's true.
It is true, and you can subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this channel. It's true.